I was wondering if you could keep on because the force has got a lot of power and it makes me feel like
Welcome to British Masterpiece Theatre. We shall now be presenting Othello. Enjoy. Act 2, Scene 3.
Good Michael, look to you, to the guard to the right tonight. Let's teach ourselves the honorable stop, not to unsport direction.
Iago hath direction what to do, but notwithstanding with my personal eye, will I look to it.
Iago, I must be honest. Michael, good night. Tomorrow, with your earliest, let me have a speech with you. Come, my dear. The purchase made, the fruits to ensue, the profits yet to come, between me and you. Good night.
Welcome, Iago. We must watch the watch.
Not this hour, Lieutenant. 'Tis not yet 10 o'clock. Our general cast us thus early for the love of his Desdemona, who let us none, therefore blame. He hath not made wanton the night with her, and she is sport for Jove.
She's a most exquisite lady.
And warrant her full of game.
Indeed, she's a most fresh and delicious creature.
What an eye she has! Methinks it sounds a parley of provocation.
An inviting eye, and yet methinks it might modest.
And when she speaks, is it not an alarum to love?
She is indeed perfection.
Well, happiness to their sheets! Come, Lieutenant, I have a stoup of wine, and here, without, are a brace of Cyprus gallons that would fain have a measure to the health of black Othello.
Not tonight, good Iago. I have very poor and unhappy brains for drinking. I could well wish courtesy would invent some other custom entertainment.
Oh, they are friends. For 1 cup I'll drink for you.
I have drawn cup tonight, and that was craftily qualified too. And behold what innovation it makes here. I am unfortunate in the infirmary, and dare not task my weakness with any more.
Why, man, 'tis a night of revels, the gallants desire it.
Where are they?
Here at the door, I pray you call them in.
I'll do it, but it dislikes me.
If I can fasten but 1 cup upon him, with that which he hath drunk tonight already, he'll be as full of quarrel and offence as my young mistress's dog. Now, my sick fool Rodrigo, whom love hath turned almost the wrong side out, to Desdemona, tonight a ruse. Potations puddle deep and he's to watch 3 lads of Cyprus noble dwell in the spirits, that hold their honours in a wary distance. The very elements of this warlike isle have I, tonight, flustered with flowing cups, and they watch too. Now, amongst this flock of drunkards, am I to put our Cassio into some action that may offend the isle. But here they come. If consequence do but approve my dream, my boat sails freely, both with wind and stream.
For God, they have given me a rouse already.
Good faith, a little one, not past a pint, as I am a soldier.
Some wine, ho! And let me the cannikin clink, clink, and let me the cannikin clink. A soldier's a man, a life's but a span. Why then, let a soldier drink. Some wine, boys.
For God, an excellent song.
I learned it in England. Where indeed they are most potent in plotting. Your Dane, your German, your swag-bellied Hollander, drink, ho, are nothing to your English.
Is your Englishman so exquisite in his drinking?
Why, he drinks you with facility, your Dane dead drunk. He sweats not to overthrow your Almain. He gives your Hollander a vomit, ere the next pottle can be filled.
To the health of our general.
I am for it, Lieutenant, and I'll do you justice.
Hey!
King Stephen was a worthy peer, His
His
breeches
crossed him
but
to
a
a crown.
He
held them sixpence to old dear.
With that he called the tailor loud.
He was a white of high renown, thou art but of low degree. 'Tis pride that then take thine other cloak about thee.
Some wine, ho!
For God, this is a more exquisite song than no other.
Will you hear it again?
No, for I find him to be unworthy of his place that does those things. Well, God's above all, and there be souls must be saved, and there be souls must not be saved.
It's true, good.
For mine own part, no offence to the general, nor any man of equality, I hope to be saved.
And so do I, Lieutenant.
Aye, but by your leave, not before me. The lieutenant is to be saved before the ancient. Let's have no more of this. Let's to our affairs. God forgive us our sins. Gentlemen, let's look to our business. Do not think, gentlemen, I am drunk. This is my ancient, this is my right hand, and this is my left. I am not drunk now. I can stand well enough, and I speak well enough.
Excellent! Well!
Why, then, very well, then. You must not think that I am drunk.
To the platform, masters, come. Let's set the watch.
You see this fellow that is gone before. He is a soldier fit to stand by Caesar, and give direction, and do but see his vice. 'Tis to his virtue just equinox. The one as long as the other, 'tis pity of him. I fear the trust Othello puts him in, on some oddity of his infirmity, will shake this island.
But is he often thus?
'Tis evermore the prologue to his sleep. He'll watch the horologe a double set, if drink rock not his cradle.
It were well, the general will put in mind of it. Perhaps he sees it not, or his good nature prizes the virtue that appears in Cassio, and looks on his evils. Is not this true?
Ho now! Rodrigo, I pray you, after the lieutenant, go.
And it's his great pity the noble Moor shouldn't hazard such a place at odds his own second, with one of an ingrain infirmary, where it was so honest action to say, so to the Moor.
Not I, for this fair island. I do love Cassio well, and would do much to cure him of this evil, but hark, what noise!
Zounds, you rogue, you rascal!
What's the matter, Lieutenant?
A knave teach me my duty. I'll beat the knave into a twig and muddle.
Beat me!
Dost thou, pirate rogue?
Nay, good lieutenant, I pray you, sir, hold your hand.
Let me go, sir, or I'll knock you o'er the mazzard.
Come, you're drunk.
Drunk!
Away, I say, go out and cry a mutiny. Nay, good lieutenant, now that's gentlemen, help ho! Lieutenant, sir, Montano, sir, help, masters, sir, here's a goodly watch indeed, sir. Who's that which rings the bell? Iago, ho! The town will rise, God's will, lieutenant, hold, sir, you will be shamed forever.
What is the matter here?
Zounds, I bleed still. I am hurt to the depths.
Hold for your lives.
You've got a lie.
What did the character send to fame?
We need to start over. We messed up so bad.
No, it's okay. Hold ho, Lieutenant, Sir, Montano, gentlemen. Have you forgot all this sense of place and duty? Hold, the gentleman speaks to you. Hold for shame.
Why, how now, ho? From whence arise this? Are we turned Turks, and to ourselves do that, which heaven hath forbid the Ottomans? for a Christian shame put on by this barbarous brawl. He that stirs next to the cave for his own rage holds his soul light. He dies upon his motion. Silence the dreadful bell, it frightens the isle from his propriety. Propriety! Propriety! What is the matter, masters? Honest Iago, that looks dead with grieving. Speak! Who begins thus? On thy love I charge thee!
I do not know. Friends, all but now, even now, in court and in terms like bride and groom, divesting them for bed. And then, but now, as if some planet had unwitted men, swords out and tilting, one at other's breast. In opposition blood, I cannot speak any beginning to this peevish odds, and would in action glorious I had lost those legs had brought me to a part of it.
How comes it, Michael, you are thus forgot?
I pray you pardon me, I cannot speak.
Worthy Montano, you won't be civil. The gravity and stillness of your youth, the world hath noted, and your name is great. The mouths of the wisest censor. What's the matter? Well, that is your unlace, your reputation, thus, and spend your rich opinion for the name of a night brawler. Give me answer to it.
Worthy Othello, I am hurt to danger. Your officer, Iago, can inform you, while I spare speech, which something now offends me, of all that I do know, nor know I ought, by me that's said or done amiss this night, unless self-charity be sometimes a vice, and to defend ourselves it be a sin, when violence assails us.
Now by heaven my blood begins, my safer guides to rule, and passion having my best judgment coiled, as asses to lead essays to lead the way. If I once stir, or do but lift this arm, the best of you shall sink in my rebuke. Give me to know how this foul rout began, who set it, and he that is approved in this offense. Though he had twinned with me, both at a birth, shall lose me. What is a town in war, yet wild the people's hearts brim of fear, to manage private domestic quarrel in night and on the court of the garden's safety. 'Tis monstrous, Iago, who began?
And now we will have a commercial break.